In 2005, we saw Pat Metheny returning to the festival after a few years of absence. And he really returned with vengeance. He performed in about 5 different contexts. He did a 5-hour show at the Spectrum. He did a smaller one in the Jésus. And then at the end of the festival, the big closing concert outdoors was the Pat Metheny group, the full thing. He had just finished a tour, and this was the final date of that tour with the group. So in Montreal, Pat had really, like I said, been absent for too many years, and we had our full share of Pat that year. The second part of the invitation series, the other part, was with Zakir Hussain. It's not traditional for us to do the invitation series with a world music practitioner like Zakir Hussain, but his talent is so encompassing. So whatever it is with classical Indian music, or with John McLaughlin, or with Charles Lloyd, was very graceful, very beautiful, and he could demonstrate that the level at which he plays percussion is like playing melodies on percussions, which is kind of rare as far as I'm concerned. I have not heard that very often. And what we saw was the full measure of a huge international talent. It was quite cool. And then while we were preparing the program, one of the programmers, Rohan Bougie, asked me what I thought if we could present Paul Anka. And I said, Paul Anka at a jazz festival? Are you crazy? Over my dead body. And she said, no, he has a project. It's really cool. He does rock songs in a swing fashion. It should be good. You should hear it. And I said, well, okay, let's listen to it. But I'm not confident, because that kind of joke has been repeated over the years, like crooning on some rock and roll songs. We've seen that. And I was very surprised at the quality of the project. I listened to It's My Life from Bon Jovi, and then Eyes Without a Face, and songs like that. And they were all very well done, very respectful of the melody and the spirit of the song, but in a big band mode. And it was quite surprising. So Paul Anka played at Place des Arts, adapted most of his songs to this new style, new musical venture that he was trying. And it gave a beautiful concert. It was filmed for TV, it became a DVD. It's all over the world now. And for Paul Anka, I think he was kind of flattered to be invited to the festival. And I was very excited to meet the myth, because behind the myth and what I heard about the man, some people informed me about his ways of being a hard sell and all that. What I met was a beautiful guy, and also a huge singing talent. I did not remember that. You know, you take them for granted and you forget how good they can be sometimes. And Paul Anka is a top-notch performer.